Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we will be discussing and rating Mulan. Mulan is a young woman who, in order to save her family's honour and save her father's life, dresses up as a man and goes off to fight in the Chinese War.
They are fighting the Huns. Very
Huns.
nasty Hun man.
Shan Yu.
So basically she has to fight a war while not revealing her gender.
Otherwise she will be killed.
Yeah. That's it, really. It's quite a basic one. And in fact, it doesn't really need any more to it, to be honest. It's quite...
an interesting story.
It's
also based on a true story. So I apologised the other day for saying that Pocahontas is the only one that's based on a historical event. It's not. Mulan also is.
Right. I think Pocahontas is a brilliant one to compare to Mulan because Mulan does everything right that Pocahontas did horribly wrong.
Yes.
Mulan is about a true story, but it doesn't let that scare it from building a powerful Disney film. It's not afraid to be funny. Like the first scene where Mulan, before she even knows that she's going to be dressed as a man for the whole film, and she's trying to fit in and like trying to attract a husband.
Yeah, she goes to the matchmaker, so in whatever dynasty this was, I cannot remember which dynasty it was, but basically at that point in Chinese history, women could bring their family honour by visiting a matchmaker and securing a good husband and by having male children.
And that whole scene is played for comedy. And
yes.
That's what Pocahontas would have been too scared to do. Pocahontas would have played it straight. Mulan plays it for jokes. Mulan also brings back the animal... that animal sidekick is much more prominent. Mushu, done by Eddie Murphy. Amazing.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, in the style of Robin Williams, pretty much just give him half a script and he'll take it in, he'll go with it. Again, you get the impression it was all just improv on the day.
I love Mushu.
One of the best things about Mulan is Eddie Murphy fires off so many quotable lines, you forget about them, and then you watch them again, and it's like little things like calling the horse a cow, Bessie.
Bessie.
You forget about that, and it's brilliant. Why Mushu? Okay, he's not better than the genie, but I think he's better suited to the story of Mulan for the genie.
He doesn't take over.
No, he complements the plot. He doesn't overpower like Genie does. He's there on the side. He's always commenting and giving it a funny remarks, but he's not like constantly the way out. I think he does one thing to save Mulan, and it doesn't take away from Mulan having a cool sword fight.
You get 3 animal sidekicks in this, don't you? Because you've got Mushu, you've got Cricky. Lucky Cricket.
Yeah, who's basically conning his way like a con man, Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, and Khan, the horse.
Yeah, horse doesn't really do much. I think there are a lot of Disney horses, and
Khan is one of the better Disney horses, in fairness.
Is he?
Yes, because he has a lot of emotion. Okay,
I'm all for Max in Tangled, but and Pegasus, but I'm not going to reel off all the Disney horses. What?
No, we just missed something from Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I'm going to insert here now on the topic of Disney horses. So, rewind a couple of videos ago. Phoebus's horse, which we never mentioned, is called Achilles. And he is called Achilles for one very good joke that they wanted to get in, and because he's like a dog, he says Achilles' heel. And that's the whole reason the animators named him Achilles. Sorry, we'll go back to Mulan now.
I'm going to take my score of Hunchback down a point for that
You
joke.
can't.
Right, Mulan. Mulan isn't afraid to be funny. She gets to the army or dressed like a male, and there's like loads of fun characters. Oh, guess what? The soldiers actually have characters, unlike Pocahontas, which basically gave none of the soldiers characters, other than Christian Bale, who was a bit soppy. Like, every character, they're fun in their own way. They start off antagonists, and eventually they become...
they become friends, don't they? So you've got the 3 main ones. So you've got Yao, who's the little angry guy. Ling, who is the average Joe, I guess. And Chinpo, who I love Chinpo. He's like this huge, like, Buddha-esque character.
Yeah. And then you've got the captain of the regiment, the guy training them.
Shang.
He is great.
Can I just side note here about about Shang.
Yep.
Okay. This is some controversy coming at you right now, so don't hate me in the comments if you're slightly homophobic. Shang gives some much needed bi representation in Disney because he is definitely into Mulan when she is pink. Like, there are little glances that happen and little smiles that are more than like, I like you as your commanding officer and you're doing a good job. Like, he is definitely into that when he thinks she's a guy, much like the entire plot of 12th Night. Hello. And then he's obviously into her when she's Mulan, and just thank you for giving us some representation.
I don't know about that. I didn't see that. I just saw it as like,
No.
you're better than I thought. Okay, you read it as you will. I think it works both ways.
This is the hetero view of Disney people.
He is one of my favourite male Disney characters, though.
Yeah, Shang is great.
He is a right balance between, so obviously when he finds out that Mulan is actually a girl, he reacts badly, but then pulls it back, and I think is a very interesting character all the way through.
Yes. What he is supposed to do when Mulan is revealed to be a woman is kill her, because she has brought great dishonor on herself and on the whole army, and it's basically just like possibly the worst thing that she could do. But he doesn't, and it's for a very simple reason of she just saved his life in a fight with the Huns, which got her wounded, leading to her reveal. So he doesn't kill her because he owes her his life.
Also, one of my all-time favourite Disney songs, I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I just love the tone. I love his vocals. I like the fact that the other characters chip in with lines of the song, so it's a bit more ensemble-y. Yeah. I like the little encore at the end, the reprise.
When they're all dressed as women.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Mulan is a very clever Disney, but it doesn't let cleverness get in the way of it being a fun story like Hunchback and Pocahontas did. It just kind of enjoys itself.
If we go back to the songs, so one of my all-time favourite Disney songs is her solo, which is Reflection.
Yeah.
Which is a great song, sang by Lisa Longer, and then Christina Aguilera did a cover. And it's a beautiful song, and it's all about how she can't find her place doing what is expected of her. Again, we're back to the song is providing you with exposition. You find out everything you need to know about Mulan's character from that one song.
Okay, so Mulan is one of my favourite princesses, but I don't understand why she's a princess.
She's not. Neither is Pocahontas.
Yeah. But she's
marries. I'm pretty sure spoilers. She marries Shang in the sequel, and I'm pretty sure she becomes she's like a general's wife. But in China, they didn't have royalty; they had emperors. So she's like nobility, not royalty.
Okay, so is she an official princess?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So there are 3 princesses that aren't official. Moana is official. She just hasn't been coronated yet. They do like a coronation ceremony in the castle in Florida. So they are the 3 princesses that aren't princesses. They're in the official canon. So there's Pocahontas, who is a daughter of a chief. Mm-hmm. There is Mulan, who marries a general, and then there is Pocahontas, who is another chief's daughter. But Pocahontas is a princess to her people.
Yeah. I can see Pokemon. I can kind of see that because she is kind of royalty there. It's just Mulan I didn't quite get.
Whereas there are princesses. This is a whole other video, by the way. But there are several princesses that are princesses that aren't in the canon. So you've got Eleonore from the Black Cauldron, actual princess. You've got Kida from Atlantis, actual princess. We haven't got to her yet. And Vanellope von Schweetz from Wreck-It Ralph. Again, actual princess. There's so many. I'm not going into that right now.
Right, okay. It was just something that struck me as odd during the film. It doesn't take away from Mulan as a character, though. I think she's a great female role model. One of the strongest.
She's amazing.
Probably the most renaissance of the Disney princesses. Ariel defies expectations, but doesn't quite break away from the princess role. Belle, again, questions what a woman should be. Jasmine breaks apart hierarchy, but Mulan, I think, properly takes a hammer to
she does, and she's a real person.
Yeah. Dragon's not real though.
Yeah. Which is a sore point because obviously they've just done the live action remake.
I'm looking forward to that live action remake.
It doesn't have Shang in it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have Mushu. Obviously, because it's based on the true story a lot more than Disney. There's no songs in it either, sadly. But it looks like it's going to be a really good film.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the Shan Yu, the Han leader?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about him. He is a good villain. I like his little troop. I think that they're memorable enough without taking away from the plot. He's nasty enough, enough of a fight. But there's a lack of character there other than this is the bad person. Fun fact?
Yes, so Mulan is the second Disney princess to have both parents alive at the start of the film and towards the end of the film. Which reminds me, we forgot about one very important character in this film, which is Grandma Fa.
Is she important? She's at the start.
I love her. She has so memorable quotes. Like, when they talk about the ancestors as well, we forgot.
Yeah,
they're great. And like with Grandma Fa is like, how lucky can they be? They're dead. And then at the end, when she's like, oh great, she brought home a sword. Why did she bring home a man? And then she does. And then she's like, would you like to stay forever?
Yeah, again, that's another case of Mulan doing what Pocahontas did and really getting to the cracks and adding comedy and memorable stuff.
So the other Disney princesses that still have both parents alive throughout the entirety of the film is Aurora, Sleeping Beauty was the first. Then we have Mulan. Then we have, let me consult
Moana?
my board. No, it is Moana's the last one. It's not Pocahontas, Rapunzel from Tangled.
Yeah.
Both parents alive throughout the film. Merida, who is an official Disney princess despite her being Pixar, has both parents alive throughout the film. And finally, Moana.
Rating? Do you want to start?
You can start.
I like Moana.
We're all getting Luke's rating a couple of decades
Moana's
early.
Yeah, no, I like Mulan. 8.
I'm going to give Mulan a 10.
Hey. Okay, yeah, Mulan's one of the better ones. It's just great. I don't know what else to say about it. It just is a really, really strong film.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we're off. So goodbye.
Have a magical rest of your day.
Ciao.